What's up, beauties? My name, of course, is Burnsy. Happy Monday to you. Usually Monday can suck a dick, but hey, it's a holiday in the United States and it's almost summertime, so happy Monday to you. And welcome to Hate Mail, a series where we find messages that I perceive as hate and then we just make fun of them. So let's get it started. The following hate message reads as follows. I wished Piccolo on you, nerd, and it will happen since I talked to God about it last night. I also shit in your mother's mouth, faggot. First of all, I have no idea what Piccolo is, so a simple Google search showed me that it's actually a fancy restaurant in Minnesota. And not one of those good fancy restaurants, it's one of those restaurants where they bring you like really fancy food, but it's in really tiny portions. So I don't know what you're trying to wish upon me. Are you wishing that I have to go to a shitty, expensive restaurant? I'm not quite sure. That's kind of a weird thing to wish upon someone, but to each their own. I never understood why haters think the word nerd holds any offensive value in a gaming community, gaming platform here on YouTube. I think if you use that term towards the content creators that do gaming type stuff, you're just telling them what they already know and that they don't really care, it doesn't really offend them. If you want to go by society's definition of a nerd, I don't know if I would fit the bill 100%. I do enjoy going out at night on the weekends, hanging out with friends. I follow the Minnesota Wild hockey team religiously. I have season tickets and could probably answer every trivia question about them that you can think of. So yeah, I'm a nerd, sports nerd, video game nerd, who gives a shit? And the last part of your message is just mumbo jumbo bullshit, immature, incoherent nonsense, and all it really does is give me an opportunity to predict where you're headed in life, and that would be homeless. You're gonna be one of those homeless people that blames everyone else for their problems. It's your fault, nerd, it's your fault I'm on the street. And I can tell you exactly why you're on the street. It's because you followed a 50-year-old man on the internet who you believed had the answers to all of life's questions, and all it really got you in the end was a spot in line at the soup kitchen. The next hate mail message comes from probably one of the top 5 most annoying people on the planet, and those are Jesus freaks who try to shove religion down your throat. This person is actually a fan of my channel. He just does not appreciate hate mail. He says, I don't agree with your hate mail series. You're basically cyberbullying. You have no right to judge people you don't know. You will be judged by God when you stand before Him, and when He asks you why you should be let into heaven, I'm afraid you won't have a good enough answer. Now, I am a believer in God, but I'll keep it as private as possible and never shove it down your throats. I cannot stand these Bible-thumping Jesus freaks who will tell you only God can judge you, but if you could just give me 5 minutes of your time while I judge the living hell out of you and tell you all the things that you do in your life are going to send you right to hell. You go on to say in your message, you basically are just making fun of people you've never met before. Well, you've never met me before, have you? You don't know what I do in my personal life outside of YouTube, do you? No, you don't. And you're right, I've never met these haters before in real life. I'm just taking a very hateful message and I'm responding to it in a very comedic way to entertain people and maybe, possibly, most likely, trying to make the hater feel like a terrible human being. I am guilty of that. So when you say that I don't have a good enough answer to get into heaven when God asks me if I'm worthy enough, that's a little bit offensive because you don't know my personal life outside of YouTube. So I think me and God are going to be high-fiving and we're going to be waving to the haters as I head to hell with this on a loop.
Bye, have a great time. Bye, have a great time. Bye, have a great time.
And that is it for today's hate mail. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and swing and hit that like button right in the face. If you swing and miss and hit any of these haters and or the 50-year-old homeless man who gives terrible life advice to children on the internet, that's okay too. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day, and I will see you probably sometime tomorrow. A, B, and see ya.